All right, divine friends, we have quite a bit of things going on astrologically. So grab your snacks, grab your tea, whatever it is that you like, right? Get comfy. Let's get started. Let's talk about this because not only did we have Mercury go direct on the 23rd, I believe, we had Saturn go retrograde the 26th. Now, on the 29th, tomorrow, we have the full moon in the sign of Aquarius. Okay. So that is a lot of things, a lot of shifts in energy and energy changing. Okay, for one. Now, there is also some other things going on within the skies. So we have the sun conjunct sitting right on top of Jupiter in the sign of Leo, which is bringing expansion and healing to our self-image, the way that we're presenting ourselves and how we feel comfortable being seen. It's heightening our charisma, our confidence. And I'm getting goosebumps while I'm saying this, you guys. And not only this, I also want to talk about the fact that the sun is sextile to Uranus right now. So not only is Jupiter sitting on top, that means that Uranus is sextile, which means in good harmonious flow to the sun and to Jupiter, which is bringing that energy of change, dramatic change, but in a good, subtle way. It may seem dramatic to everybody else, but for you, it's like the missing pieces that are coming in, right? That is what this energy is screaming right now. It is screaming the divine change and alignment into the authentic self, into what is truly in alignment with you and the creativity, the confidence, the expression to let that be seen within the world, to let your light shine, if you will. Now let's go ahead, let's dive in. Let's ask Mother Hecate and the great spirits, what is the energy of this week and how do we need to work with it for our best benefit? Let's dive in, good friends. Calling out to Mother Hecate, one who has dominion over land, sea, and sky. Calling out to Mother Hecate and the great spirits of divination, the goddesses and gods of divination and foresight. What is the energy of this week, the week of July 27th? How are we going to feel this energy on Earth? That is too many. All right, we have Rabbit on the bottom of the deck. We have Dark Moon. And we have Beaver Moon. Let's pull one more. I'm feeling like Cold Moon. Okay, so I feel like this week we are sitting in the energy of really looking within and finding where we are at the edge of completion with things, right? With certain things that are not serving us. Okay. And it is also reflecting this energy of reflecting within stillness. Okay. And I feel like reflecting over things is important because it's seeing where it is that you have been and seeing the path or the road to where it is that you are trying to go here. Okay, we have preparation and focused effort, as well as the energy of abundance, luck, prosperity, kind of jumping into things, right? We have the moth that's popping up that I also feel like transformation and transition is happening this week. And it is not just about diving into the energy of change and shift and where it is that you're feeling called to go, you guys. I feel like a big part of this energy is preparing. And it's like the energy of like, it might seem like luck, but baby, you're putting in the work of preparation to make sure things go your way. It's the energy of actually taking things seriously on where it is that you feel aligned to go and aligned to express your energy. This is not a beat yourself up over what it is that you're reviewing, what it is that you've been through, what it is that you had to go through to get to this point of this healing that Jupiter is expressing. Jupiter and Uranus and the sun are all working to express at this time. We're not falling into the energy of dwelling on that, but really looking objectively of where it is that we've been, how far we came, and where it is that we are destined to go because you say so. Because you say so. And I'm feeling so much emotion just saying that. Because like last week, it was time to take back control. It was time to take the reins back for control. Okay. And it's like taking the reins back for control, seeing what is, and moving to alignment. And again, to what you say that destiny is, to what you're going to put the work in for, and what you have the momentum, and it's like the hope that will turn into confidence as you project, because you had the faith. You had the faith and you believed in yourself, and you're saying that this is what is in alignment for me. And you're really reviewing that, and you're taking the time, the steps, the preparation to plan, to make sure that you have your ducks in a row. And no, that is not saying that everything is going to be foolproof. That's not saying that there might not be obstacles along the way, but it's saying that you know what you want, you have a plan, and the plan can always be reworked, because when there is not a plan A, there is a plan B. And it reminds me of Vampire Diaries original, when Klaus Michelson was like, well, love, that was only plan A. That was only plan A, love. It means there's always a plan B. There's always a plan C. Does that make sense? And not to say that things will fall apart. It's saying that every time you're going after something, there is going to be obstacles. When you're learning new things, there's going to be obstacles, but you decided this was the alignment for you. And it's like taking that forward, taking that energy forward. Okay? The energy of preparation, the energy of focused skill, the energy of Virgo, if you will. Okay? Because I feel like going forward this week, within this energy, there is no turning back. There is no turning back for you. It's like full steam ahead. It's like getting on a train, being scared as shit to leave your hometown and going to a bigger city. Like, baby, you gonna sink or swim, and Spirit is saying that you are going to be swimming. Okay? And I feel like with the Four of Coins popping out here, is that there may be this energy of this comfort zone, this energy of shadows, this energy of even people trying to hold you back, trying to reel you back in to a place of comfortability, to a place of complacency, to a place where they find you comfortable, right? But it's been a hard road with that shit. It's been a hard road with that shit. And putting forth the effort to your radiance and your goddess God energy, feeling fueled, feeling literally powered by the muses, which she is. Her name is Calliope, by the way. Okay, and she is one of the muses. And it is still being invigorated and staying in your power, putting forth the hard work, even when other people are trying to pull you back, even when other people don't see the vision. Because that's not what it's about. This is about authentic alignment. Aquarius is literally the weirdo of the zodiac. It is the original. It is the, okay, you think I'm weird, and? Because you're going to be biting off this sauce in 6 months, in 2 weeks. Shit, matter of fact, as soon as you turn off the phone, you might even unknowingly or knowingly be biting off the sauce, okay? So with that being said, a lot of times people will try to pull you back because, one, they're scared of the change that is going to happen when you change. And also, sometimes it's like this energy of not wanting to be left behind, if that makes sense. And it also triggers their own fear in other cases, because they're like, oh, they don't feel like they could do it, so they don't want you to feel like you can do it. And that is not something to be ingraining with this week either. And you guys, I am running out of time because we are almost at 10 minutes long. But I love you guys. Believe in yourself. Hone in on the energy of Jupiter, Leo, or Jupiter and the sun conjunct in Leo with that sextile from Uranus for the changes that are meant for you, your destiny, and your divinity, my loves.